Hello and welcome to Kazakhstan. I am in Almaty, a city in the southeast of the country, and right now I'm just outside my accommodation on this very quiet street. This video is my first impressions of Kazakhstan, or we can say Almaty, and right off the bat, one thing I've noticed is that it's very quiet, which maybe isn't so surprising as Kazakhstan is a very sparsely populated country. It's the 9th largest country in the world by land area or size, but only has a population of around 17 or 18 million. That's my accommodation just there, and I really don't know where I'm going. Just heading out for the first time to sample what's around in the vicinity. The whole point of this video is just to go in blind and see what pops up. Walking along what are, I think, the old rail tracks. Used to be part of the Soviet Union until the early 1990s, when Kazakhstan, along with the other stands, got its independence. I'm guessing this is an old Soviet railway track. I could be wrong. I've tried to learn 2 words already. Salem, hello, and brakmiet, which is thank you. Hopefully I can put my Kazakh skills to the test. I've hit a main road here. A little bit more traffic than what I've seen so far, and the line extends to the road, so maybe it is a tram that's still in use. I'm seeing lots of houses made from corrugated iron and sheets of scrap metal, which is interesting. Here we have what looks like a Russian Orthodox church. I could be wrong, I've not been to Russia, but based on my experiences of Eastern Europe in countries like Bulgaria, that looks Russian Orthodox to me, and it wouldn't be surprising to find that out. A proper old-fashioned chimney made of bricks there, and your local street cats. 0 people, 0 traffic. I'm feeling pretty lonely here and where I came from. Look at that. Oh, I found some local people as I continue strolling around. Did you know that Kazakhstan is the most economically developed of all the Stan countries? And that's because it has advanced itself thanks to its rich oil reserves and other minerals. We have a lot of these old ex-Soviet, I would say, buildings dotted around. How to spice up your average corner shop: add shiny wrapping paper to your door. Walking down now, I can see what looks like a huge mosque just over there. As you know, a moment ago we saw a church. The huge mosque represents the other side of religion here. Huge golden dome on the top. I just checked on my phone. It's the Central Almaty Mosque. Probably one of the biggest in the country then, I would guess. Let's get a bit closer, although I can't go in because I have shorts on right now. We have quite a lot of people hanging out here. It's the most I've seen anywhere in one spot of people together in Almaty so far. Outside the mosque. It's not bad, huh? I think I have a good word to describe Almaty based on what I've seen so far, and that would be leafy. Leaves and trees everywhere. Salem. I think I've discovered a few things about Almaty already, which is 1, it's quite quiet for a big city, and 2, it's super spaced out. all the roads are these long avenues that go on for ages. And when I look how far I've walked on the map, it's not very far when you're looking from a bird's eye view perspective, like on Google Maps. And when you first look at the map, you think, oh wow, Almaty looks small because it's next to these mountain ranges, and you think, oh, it's probably not such a big city. In terms of population, maybe not. But in terms of area, yeah, you probably need to take taxis to reach anywhere. How about this? A beautiful, picturesque fountain just here, and the background of snow-capped mountains, which the views are largely restricted from within Almaty, but they are there hiding. We'll see more of them in future videos, hopefully, when I explore a bit more. So actually I want to reach the tourist information office, and the main one is, like I said earlier, Almaty is so big, on the other side of the city. And so I'm gonna take a Yandex, which is the taxi app here, similar to Uber or Grab, depending on what country you're from. And I took one from the airport to reach my accommodation earlier, and it's really not expensive at all. So I'll order one now and then let you know how much it costs for the distance. Just arrived following my Yandex journey, which was just over £2, 980 Kazakh money. I'm so sorry, I can't remember the name of the currency. And it was around a 4-kilometer journey. So that averages out about 50p a kilometer on Yandex if you're interested. And now I'm at the Tourist Information Center, and I'm going to inquire about how I can reach Nur-Sultan, Astana, the recently named capital city of Kazakhstan, by train, because I'd love to do a train video going there. Taking a flight there, yes, you can do it, there's plenty of connections, but it's a little bit boring. I want to experience a Kazakh train. So let me inquire, and hopefully I'll be able to pick their brains and find out a little bit more about other activities surrounding Almaty too. So it's now a little while later here in Almaty. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it, not Almaty, apparently. Having been to the Tourist Information Center, I then went back to my accommodation to take a shower and freshen up. At the Tourist Information Center, I tried to buy a train ticket to Nur-Sultan, Astana, the capital city, but there wasn't any available trains. None of the cheapest class, none of the most expensive class, which was £50 or something, luxury class. And so in the end, I booked a flight on my phone in just a few days' time with Air Astana. So yeah, I'm flying to the capital city because I don't have too long here in Kazakhstan to hang around and wait for a train. I really wanted to take that experience maybe next time if I come back. Right now though, I've taken a Yandex, the taxi service here, to reach the Dostik Plaza, which is this shopping center here. Thought I would show you a little bit of the modern side of Kazakhstan. I think some people might have the wrong perception of what it's like as a country, and so during my first impressions I thought it would be cool to actually check out somewhere maybe quite westernized that you probably see in a lot of countries around the world, but just so you know that it's actually here in Kazakhstan too. It's not just a series of small villages and people riding horses, which is kind of an interpretation that, you know, people might have because they really just don't know. Pretty nice new shopping center. Here at the food court. Not too bad. A lot of choice actually. Found myself in the very nice supermarket here in the Dostik Plaza. All these nice fresh salads and food. How much for a sandwich? 322. 480 is around £1, so less than £1 for some fresh sandwiches. All this food here as well. These are Almaty, which is the famous dumplings here in Kazakhstan. Some fresh blueberry juice, 250. Tenga. They got all sorts of pastries going on here. all between 100 to 200 pretty much. Pretty nice shopping center there. And now I'm just strolling. My accommodation's quite a long way from here. It's on the other side of the city. You can see some apartment buildings behind me, more trees. The temperature is perfect right now. The early evening, 20 to 25 degrees. So I have a couple of videos planned for Almaty in the next few days. One is exploring Almaty, the sightseeing stuff, more than just the surface level here where I'm just strolling around kind of aimlessly, just showing you what it's like. And that's going to be the next video. The one after that will be a trip to Big Almaty Lake, where I'll be going with a couple who have advertised an event on couchsurfing. I'm going to join them. I'm just going to contribute a little bit towards the trip. 30 or 40 minutes drive to Big Almaty Lake from the city. That's the beautiful thing about this city. It's so close to the mountains. And that's it. So let me know in the comments below. Was this exactly like how you thought Kazakhstan would be? Or is it completely different? Would you visit? Would you consider visiting just after seeing the city itself? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.